Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Dune Spice Wars. Today's beverages: a very refreshing, sparkling apple and raspberry juice drink. Very nice indeed. So welcome back to Dune Spice Wars. In the previous episode, we essentially declared war on the smugglers, and because of that we travelled through the desert on our sandworm using the thumpers and started to not take, but rather liberate the villages held by the smugglers, and managed to take a couple, I think 2 or 3. So, and we're obviously working on another one here as well. So overall, pretty happy with that. We have, in terms of hegemony, we are top dog on 12.4k. Next is House Harkonnen on 8.7. Sorry, no, Smugglers on 9.1, Harkonnen on 8.7, then the Atreides on 6.5, who have been trying to take this place for quite some time. But yeah, there you go. I'm just going to put a couple of these onto auto explore because there's now a couple of things, many question marks on the map, and there's been a fairly big patch since the last episode, which it includes, well, many things, new stuff, lots of changes. There's been alterations to the tech tree and stuff added, and it's not going to be an exhaustive list that I'm going to go through, but certainly the ones that we're concerned about. Mainly, however, it's to do with the Sietches, and we now can place a settlement in the Sietches. So you've got things like economy, military, and statecraft stuff. So we'll have a look at that in but a moment. The main problem is over here. This was originally getting... it wasn't being taken, but it was a rebellion that was used as part of an operation by someone. I don't know who, but I suspect the smugglers. And yes, even though we had very good control of it, and it was only just started, I think because of that patch, it's now been set to neutral. So I'm going to set in motion a take of this thing. They do still have 3 militia there. However, our really elite warriors probably are not going to have much of a problem with this one. So I'm just going to tell them to attack. Oh, they are not attacking. Why are they not? Why are they not attacking? Oh, because it's been freed, so it can't be targeted by an attack. Okay, that makes sense. So, I guess I can't do that one. We do have a vote on the go, which is Landstrid Council. We've got troop inventories, a Speaker of the Council. I can't elect myself. Okay. And then de-escalation, all faction infiltration levels are reduced by 2. I don't want that, so I'm just going to put that, say, 200 of our influence into that one because, well, we've got a cap on influence. And what's this one? Plus 200% unit recruitment costs, and then reduce military upkeep. I'm gonna say, yeah, why not? We'll support that as well. Okay, closing that down, we'll have a quick look at our forces at the top here. We can see that we are in the midst of finishing that off. It says... Yep, that is now neutral, and I was going to go over to here and attack their siege. However, I think it would be probably best to head to this one and take out their only remaining spice production. Do I want to use a thumper for it? No, not really. We can just walk across the desert. Speaking of the Sietches, as I said, each one of these now you can put a settlement in. So let's have a quick look at each one of those. So we're going to click on this Sietch here, and we've got our 100% relation levels. So we can build 3 economy buildings, 3 military buildings, and 3 statecraft buildings. You can only have 1 by the look of it, but let's have a look. We've got the Fremen Negotiator, plus 50% trade resource gains with this Sietch for you and allies. That's pretty good. We've got Spice Seekers, 20% spice production in ally villages in the region and its neighbours. That's really good. And also Hidden Plascrete Factory, plus 50 Plascrete production. Not really something that we are concerned with because we're on the cap. We've got a Thumper Factory, which is 10% Thumper production and max plus 1 Thumper. That's really useful if we were going to travel around very far, but we don't. Well, we hardly use it. But I have a feeling we will be using more of it, so that's probably something we're going to go for. This is the Fremen Watches. Sietches will raid more frequently. That's pretty good for the Sietches who are out of the way of ourselves. In fact, all of them, if you do that, is pretty good because we're never going to be raided because we're friendly. Sandforge, plus 5%. Oh, 5% military unit power. Interesting. That's just a global thing, is it? Many blades are crafted here, as well as the invaluable Chris knives. Okay. We've got Terraforming Research Hub, generates 6 hegemony per day. We've got Fremen Shadows, which is plus 2 intel production per neutral village in the region and its neighbours. And another plus 1 knowledge per neutral village in the region. Okay, so that's pretty good. That is pretty good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check out this siege over here, and I'm going to set that to maybe raid more frequently. This one over here, we're going to set that to raid more frequently. We'll have maybe this one over here to raid more frequently? Yes. And what about the others? Well, we've got this Sietch here. And we do have spice adjacent to it. So we're probably going to go with the extra spice production. Similarly, where is that Sietch? That Sietch is in this region, so if I get the adjacent one... Oh, hang on. If I get the adjacent one, it'll get that one and that one, so I don't want this one to have that one. I'll just cancel the construction. Let me see if I can get that one there. So it is spice production. This one then, what should we go for? What's it producing? Plascrete. I don't want any more. I don't really want any of that. Extra thumper. We're going to go for an extra thumper. Why not? For this one, we could, again, if we wanted to, get a bonus on... Oh, no, that'll get all three. 1, 2, and 3. Really? Yeah, it's there, so it should get that one, and that one. Oh, okay, brilliant. So this one we can go for... well, nothing, because we've got no plascrete. So we'll just unpause it. Didn't realise it costs 1,000 each. I didn't actually check on the requirement. 1,000 each, plascrete. 10 authority. 5 water. Okay. What's a bit of concern? What's concerning is that we are actually negative manpower. Point of interest has been investigated. We will complete that. We'll check out another one. Let's have a quick look around. What's around here? A couple of question marks. There's a downed ornithopter. We'll do a check on that one and get ourselves some more intel, which we're actually maxed out on. So, yeah, we should probably start running some of these. We don't really need to do a ceasefire. Actually, I could have done a ceasefire on that one, but like I said, it's because of that loading thing. We definitely need more. We definitely need more manpower. So I guess once I've got the plascrete, which is, well, shortly, I'll go for recruitment offers, which we can put in there. That is fine. Job done. Over the top here, and we will select all of these and attack. There we go. So immediately we are attacking, and the game is lagging out massively for some reason. The patch didn't seem to fix any of that, but there you go. So attack is underway. They are... Oh no, I thought that was a shuttle. It's not. It's just the standard sort of spice thing they have to collect that. And we are absolutely mincing through all of this. It's hard to see, but we can press F3 now, and it puts us into a combat mode, essentially, and removes a lot of the symbols, so you get a better screenshot if you were to be doing that. So that is all fine. We do have a couple of ornithopters, one hanging around there, the other one hanging around there. I'm just going to bring it further up just to keep an eye on things. Communication request from Little Trades. Why dedicate so much resources to military expenses? Our purpose here is exploration. Your excesses will drain your benefits. Well, that might be his goal. Yeah. Oh, this guy's seemed to capture that, so I might liberate that and then go for the Sietch. I don't know where his army is. It's curious where their army is. Anyway, just have a quick look around here. We've got buildings max there, buildings max there. I think most of our buildings our places are maxed out. We haven't gone anywhere else. So what's that? That is a Sietch. Earn their trust to gain 2 Fremen mercenaries. Okay. Or we could use an ornithopter to increase Sietch detection. I actually don't want the mercenaries, strangely enough. I think that would be not a great benefit for us at this stage. There's another one of those, so I'm going to pick that up. This one might be a new one, actually. So let's increase Sietch detection. So, turmoil. The pan and grabbing people are unhappy with you. Find a way to satisfy them within 30 days. Take control of a village or build 2 new buildings. Okay, that's more than reasonable. More than reasonable. When can I take this back for a start? Oh, now. Okay. So these are 2 of our units versus the 3 of theirs. Point of interest investigated. We'll resolve that. We're then gonna probably research that one, even though we don't need it. Should really do some supply drops. over there. And gear sabotage, just to run it. Just then we can start going for another supply drop, and well, gear sabotage is good as well, to be honest. So we should be taking this over any time now. These guys have 29 attack power. Wow, an armor 9. Each enemy unit 5 max in combat, you gain extra armor and attack power. So you almost want to be overwhelmed. Ooh, that is a big sandstorm, actually. Yeah. So it looks like this combat is not going to last long. And we've hardly lost any health. There we go, and we'll take control of that village. Mission is complete. Complications, supply drop. Some complications on the mission. Need to make a choice. What's this for? Offer supply drop. Right. Keep a low profile. Basically, we're going to have an agent that's being captured if we don't spend some money. Agent captured in case of 30+1. Keep a low profile. 100% mission remaining duration. Minus 20% chance of agent capture. Do that one. And they're taking control of this.
We're Arrakis claws.
This is almost finished. There we go. That's now done. Now I'm going to go over here where they've got at least a couple of units. Mission successful. That's fine. And they've taken control of that.
The slow way is the safe way.
The slow way is the safe way, apparently.
We'll take them by surprise.
This is probably not going to take too long to remove them from the map. Nope. They're trying to run away. And let's get a liberate off that. Oh, but I can't because it's recently been captured, hasn't it? Well, you know what? Let's just head back. New village controlled, so we can then confirm that one. So we'll get some militia. 2 militia and demolition militia. For this area we've got... Well, what did this have? Can't quite remember. But certainly we're going to go for... not water. It's only got 2 there. Well, I mean, the obvious one is plascrete, because it's got an extra 50% plascrete production. And then we'll see what the other stuff is. These guys, we're going to see if we can take this. Basically, I'm just working towards their siege now. Point of interest discovered. Let's increase siege detection. Gonna do... I need to send over an ornithopter. There we go. Looks like trading's going well. 1 Solari to 1 spice to 3 Solari. That's really good. That is really, really good. There's another point investigated. Pick that up. Still got loads of intel. That's fine. So we're running back here through the desert. We'll just attack the village. I'm attacking them on a couple of fronts here. Oh, look at that. There's a black market. Looks cool. How we doing over here? They've got a couple of militia. They had a couple of militia. They are now gone. Looks like they've picked up a harvester. Going to start to most likely harvest that spice over there. Yep. But they're still running off with their units, and we'll liberate that. Obviously they're sending their army in. I say army, limited sense. Attacking over here. For some reason they're attacking the missile battery rather than the other units. Oh, hang on. And there's a raiders turned up. Interesting. There's a raider turned up. I'll just attack these guys. Get rid of them. While I'm doing this, obviously, we have no idea what the Atreides and Harkonnen are doing. They seem to be minding their own business. Well, they're not bothering us, put it that way. Over here, we've lost... We haven't lost anything, but this guy's on low health. Which is curious. Supplies are good. I don't know if they're... Are we getting attacked from these guys? Let's liberate the village. Yeah, they're attacking us. Oh, okay, right. So, even though these raiders are... Well, we're friendly with them. I think because we've been involved in this combat, it's just... It's gone to hell. And everything's attacking each other. I'm probably going to lose one of my units. But they seem to be running away, which is totally fine with me. I have no problem with that. Over here, I'm going to destroy their spice production building. Point of interest is done. Increase siege detection. I don't think there's any more sieges on the map, if I'm totally honest, but we'll keep doing that. So we're destroying all of that. All I have of this one is that thing back there. What I want to do then is... I think... Well, Harkonnen's reached hegemony 10,000. I think there's a new hegemony thing as well. Permanently form lines of sieges. I'm going to have a settlement on it. Oh yeah, fair enough. Speaking of the buildings, yeah, we've got a couple of buildings to be placing. Extra manpower production. That'll be fine. And then we've got this siege, which will go for, I think, extra thumpers. Because we might be travelling quite far in our future. Oh, who's this? Used to be some stealth units of some kind. Oh, snipers. Well, they were walking right past our melee units, so that didn't last long. So that's almost liberated. This one's almost liberated, and liberated with 2 people, which is the curious one as well.
All clear.
I wonder if the... I was about to say, I wonder if the Atreides and Harkonnen are at war. But looks to be this siege is sending out raiders. Well, we did set it to more raiding, to be fair. This is almost done. Once that's done, we're going to head back. Construction possible in this siege. Yeah, it is. What could we get? Recruitment centre, we don't need. Embassy, which is extra influence. And intelligence agency. 2 operational slots would be good, wouldn't it? The other thing I want researching is the desert command, which is command points, and that's it. You know what I think I will go for? If we do one, we'll get military developments, but I do fancy just getting additional 2 operational slots. Intelligence agency. We're going for it. We're going to pick it up. Council vote. Agent capture chance when operation is detected. Oh, smugglers. Actually, no, tradies. They're the ones that seem to be sending that. Decline that one. Economy development speed completion is booked by 50%. That'll do us, I think. Make sure the tradies have got found out. There we go. So that's going to be neutral any second, which it now is, yes. And I'm going to head back to... I want to head back to our...
Swift as the wind.
Like, home base. I'm going to go past all of this. So I will be shot. Oh, is that an elite unit?
Always stay alert.
That's like totally elite.
We're ready to hunt.
Yeah, it is elite. Yeah, this siege is attacking us, but I don't really care. I just want to get past it. We shouldn't be too long in getting past it, getting back into our
Spot for an ambush.
getting back into our home territory. That's been liberated now, and we'll head back. I mean, we could have taken it, but it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. Let's go for... Don't really want extra water. Investment office. +2 stacks of the village's trait. Oh. So a new sort of building as well. And the trait's not very good. Okay. Yeah, so +2 stacks of the villager's trait is very powerful, potentially. I'm not going to go back and overhaul our way of doing things, because we could have... Probably there's some traits like this one. Building construction costs and building faster, and... Yeah, there's lots of traits that are really cool, like extra authority. But we're not going to go down that route. We're going to head back to this village, and we'll get all healed up. This is our army here. And when we could get another skirmisher or an influencer? An infiltrator. I think we'll go for skirmisher, and then we're maxed out on our military. At least maxed out at this stage. That's fine. That's on the go. How we doing for hegemony? What's our relations? 12, 0, and minus 100. Yeah, I sort of expect the minus 100. Does not surprise me. It really does not. What have we got going here? Extra research here. Looks like everybody's fully healed up. The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Oh no, still waiting for more health. I mean, they did almost die, that unit, but we were versing 3 people in this town, I think. Two or three, plus the rocket launcher, plus the raid that we got, so that was a thing. Right, we're going in. We're going to attack their home base. Oh! Operation against you. There's 2 operations. Looks to be that poison thing. Region said, oh, it looks really cool that when you see it in here. No, that's actually an operation. Luckily, we're not going to be there for much longer. Where's the other operation? It's just there. Landstreet Council results. Oh! Apparently they've all voted me. Imperial Intelligence. Agent capture chance when an operation is detected. Daily chance of an agent capture when assigned on a faction. Ouch. So, that's me not running anything. When it comes to operations then. Fair enough. Construction's complete over here. Might as well pick up a... intel. We're maxed out on intel. Go for an influence building. Wow. Lots of micro stutters. Don't know what's going on.
We trust you, Liet.
Right. They say they trust us.
What do you need? We'll look there.
And another operation. Oh, allied capture. Your agent has been captured by House Harkonnen and the smugglers. Wow, so they've just captured my agents there. I mean, it's understandable, isn't it? Let's just get in there. Come on, let's just go in. I do want to start running maybe gear sabotage, but I don't know if it's worth it. Anyway, we're going in. Sietch 2X. 60 attack power, 9.3k health and 18 armor. Obviously we're attacking with everything we possibly have. I don't expect to win the fight, but then I don't actually know what to expect. And we are removing their armor. Oh, their armor's dropping very quickly. See, that's the thing, we have to remove their armor. We have to get rid of that. Because that's every attack. The health's reduced, the damage is reduced by that amount. I'm going to do supply drop, which is going to increase our regeneration. That'll almost certainly get our agent capture, but whatever. There's a point of interest investigated. Let's go for... There's loads of unknown ones, isn't there? Black market. Don't really need that. Abandoned Imperial Station. That'll give us hegemony. Let's have a quick look at what that is like. Oh yeah, nice. So, attack's still underway. So far, nothing's come back at us in terms of armies. I don't think gear sabotage would work. It says reduces enemy units' power. Well, we're not fighting a unit per se, but I don't know if it just works that way. You know? We'll see. We're still sort of in control of this fight, and every time we attack we have a chance to break that armor with our demolition guys, the skirmishers. As are other skirmishers. We're coming in now. Yeah, we'll send them in as well. Construction complete over here. We now should get additional... Yeah, we can do more operations, so I can run... What can I run? Got chum shares. That's... Buy chum shares to increase hegemony. 10k salari and 50 of that. I'm just going to run it. Why not? It's a bit of a dodgy way to win. There you go. Supply drop's just finished, but I'm going to do it again just to get our health increased. I think that was operation detected. Yeah, agents being captured. Totally expected that, right? We're just going to run that. Let's see if we can get our stuff back. So,
What do you want?
they have an agent of mine. I want my agent back. What will they want off it? Oh, right, okay. There's nothing that I can give them. Oh no, I can give them 2,000. Oh, yeah, give them 2,000. Plascrete, or I can give them a bit of influence. I'm just going to give them a bit of influence and 1,000 Plascrete. That was with the Harkonnens.
How can I?
This guy, he's got 2 of my agents. What would he want off it? That bar's bugged. Normally when I would slide it like that, it would alter this. But it doesn't seem to be. It looks like I can just spend a bit of Solari. Yeah, I'll get my agents back. Okay. So we'll unpause it, and I should have some agents then. There's the agents back. Unassigned agents, there's loads of them. So, let's see, extra plastic production. Put you there. More intel. Put you there, and then... Don't think I want counterintelligence. Harkonnens, yep. See how we get on with that one. Trade accepted. That light agent escaped. I think you can wait, and you might get them back, but one thing I know with this patch is I believe the Harkonnens can convert agents that they've captured. So I'd rather not have the Harkonnens sort of have the agents for too long, because things would just go fairly south for them, wouldn't they? Not the Harkonnens, my agents. I think this siege is done, you know. We've only lost. We've got half health on a warrior. These elite guys are...
We welcome you, Liet.
Yeah, less. And their Sietch is under half health with no armor. Okay, I'm just going to run this Chorm Shares thing. And I'm probably going to keep doing it to increase our hegemony. Point of interest. That'll increase hegemony as well. And give us, 500 hegemony and 200 influence. Brilliant. That was useful. So I can find more of those. Doesn't look like I can. Not seeing any. Let's just I don't really want to do that. Just go for actually extra... Yeah, extra intel I think is probably the way forward here. Curious that we're doing this attack here. I do need to do supply drop again, because these guys are losing health. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take them out to fight. I'll just take them out to fight. Well, I'll keep that one in. But get the other guys out. Not even going to take them too far, just in case I need to pull them back into attack. But I think that's the smugglers done, isn't it? It has to be. It has to be. New council votes coming up. Water regulations, imperial propaganda, and scientific congress. Here's what's on the go there. Place another building around here. Go for intel production, why not? I'm just cautious that, or rather, not really cautious, but I'm aware that we have not gained much territory. We've liberated a lot of territory. We've not gained any. Maybe we should change that and get the fault here. I was going to go for the middle, for the polar sink, which might be the way forward.
Arrakis
I'm
is
going to send this unit in just to take care of business. This siege is done. That's a smuggler's gone. Oh, hang on. They have some reinforcements for what it is on the left-hand side. The base level wrecker turned up. And they're now dead. Right, cool. Back to the siege. It's got 500 health. We might lose a unit or two. Some of them are very low health. But I'm not going to run off now. There we go. Faction eliminated. The smugglers have been eliminated.
We trust you, Liet.
Come back home. And there we go. That has been a bit of Dune Spice Wars. Smugglers are gone. And we didn't even lose a unit. That's good. Okay. Well, the obvious question is where next? We know that the Harkonnens are statistically the most powerful on 11k, aside from ourselves, obviously, followed by Atreides. But they are quite a ways away. I'm tempted to start making some inroads to one of them. I'm going to send Ornithopters out first, see what's going on, and then we'll decide. But I think with our forces now, get them healed up and just keep attacking. I think we start liberating, take on the armies at the send, and then go from there. Each one of these is identical. Yeah, there's no fortress trade on there, as far as I can tell. So yeah, we're going to leave that for now. That's been a bit of Dune Spice Wars, and there's the elimination of the smugglers. Interesting. Let's see what happens in the upcoming episodes. As always, hope you have enjoyed this episode and the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. And generic partings.